Hey, what's up, y'all? It's popping in. It's D. About to react to this impressive vid. This is Rihanna and Angela Bassett snubbed at the Oscars. Halle Bailey shines. Meg the Stallion appears. Okay, let's see what happened at the Scammies. Let's watch.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. I want to talk a little bit about the Oscars this year. I'm not going to do a full breakdown, but I'm going to get into some of the topics that I care about. First, starting with Halle Bailey. Y'all know I'm so excited for Halle's role as Ariel in the movie The Little Mermaid. We finally got a chance to see the full trailer for The Little Mermaid.
I'm reacting on Patreon.
I can tell you how excited.
It's gonna be up on my Patreon right now, actually, because I'm about to react to it right after this video. I'm gonna put it up tomorrow, so it's up. So if you want to watch it, go subscribe to my Patreon, link in the description.
I am for this. I kid you not. When I heard Halle's vocals, I got chills. I mean, Halle is gonna knock this movie out the park. All the naysayers and all the haters are gonna eat their words because she is really going to deliver. And mark my words, she's going to get that Oscar. I'm speaking it into existence. I see her getting nominated for Best Original Song. I even see her getting nominated for Best Leading Actress.
Girl, how you know you ain't seen the goddamn movie? Based on the trailer, impressive. Girl.
Win an Oscar for her voice. Please believe. She's going to win an Oscar for something. So I'm just hoping for the best for her. I'm definitely going to support the movie when it comes out, and I'm really excited for Halle. I also loved her look at the Oscars this year. She looks like the Disney princess that she is. So stunning. I love the color of the dress. I love how classy and regal her locks looked. I mean, she looked absolutely gorgeous, just like a true princess, and this is going to be a huge year for her. Mark my words. She is an absolute superstar, and this is Halle's moment to shine. So I wish her all the best. I'm very excited for her. Now, before
we're going to follow up with the bonnets. Girl, y'all gonna support
Angela Bassett. Angela was actually up for Best Supporting Actress for her role in the Black Panther Wakanda Forever sequel. And there was really a lot riding on this. I was really hoping Angela would finally win her Oscar. Angela has consistently delivered top-tier, high-quality performances in her 30-plus year acting career. She has never failed to deliver a strong performance. So to me, I think an Oscar is really long overdue. And it's actually surprising to me that she hasn't had a lot of Oscar nominations. She has only had 2 in her whole career. Her first nomination was back in 1994, and she was up for Best Actress for her role as Tina Turner in the movie What's Love Got to Do with It? She was snubbed back then, and sadly, she got snubbed again this year. Now, I definitely think she deserved to win an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress for Wakanda Forever, but Jamie Lee Curtis ended up taking home the Oscar, and it was actually very disappointing to see, especially to see Angela's face. You could just see the hurt, and I really felt her disappointment because I think she was kind of led to believe that she would actually win this year because she did win a Golden Globe award, and a lot of times when an actor or an actress wins a Golden Globe, they do have a higher chance of winning an Oscar. So I think there was a campaign for her to win, and maybe she had her hopes up and she thought, okay, this might be her moment to take it home. People are telling her, this is your moment, you're going to win it, you're going to get it. And when it came down to the wire, she did not get it. And there are politics involved in why she didn't win. This is not to say that Jamie Lee Curtis is not a great actress in her own right.
I think we gotta also stop assuming that everybody cares so much about getting these awards. I'm sure there are actors and, entertainers, singers who don't really care that much. They might be like, okay, if I get it, it's cool. If I don't, it's fine. I'm still successful. I'm still doing really well for myself. I'm still getting roles. Like, all right. So it's funny when I hear everybody being so outraged when, why were you snubbed? What if they themselves are just like, it's fine. And she's like, I can see the pain in her face. All right, girl.
But she has connections in Hollywood.
Maybe she's ready to go.
Typically, the Oscars tend to give the awards to their own, okay? And I saw this post from Artemis Gordon on Instagram, and I thought it was pretty eye-opening, but he basically pointed out the fact that Jamie Lee Curtis comes from Hollywood royalty. She is the daughter of two prominent old Hollywood stars, Tony Curtis and Janet Leigh. So she is what you would call a Nepo baby. So this is where her connections actually gives her an edge. And on top of that, she's a white woman, and there is a certain privilege that comes with that. I hate to bring race into it, but it is what it is. That's the reality. So I think aside from her performance, there were some other factors that helped her win as well. And it is disappointing that Angela did not get her Oscar this year. I think she really, really deserved it. And I really felt her disappointment when she did not win. But I thought it was really sweet of Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors to kind of give her a quick reassurance. You know, they gave her a shout out and said that they loved her. And I thought that was a sweet gesture in that moment. But I don't think this is like the end all be all for Angela. What she really needs is bigger leading lady roles that highlight her more so she can be in a position to be nominated again and actually win. Because the fact that she's only been nominated twice in her entire career is really crazy to me. I mean, Angela is, in my opinion, the best actress of all time. I would say between Angela and Viola Davis, these two are definitely the best actresses for sure. But that's just my opinion. Okay. But yeah, Angela was not the only one who was snubbed at the Oscars this year, but also Rihanna and Tim's were snubbed as well. Their song Lift Me Up was actually nominated for Best Original Song, and it was for the movie Black Panther 2. Tim's wrote the song, and Rihanna
is she hiding her hair? I'm
and
trying to see what's happening.
Really,
it's like a little ponytail.
Because I do love Rihanna and Tim's, but I kind of felt like they weren't going to win. Once I heard that they didn't give it to Angela, I was like, yeah, this award is definitely not going to them, because it seemed to me like the Oscars had a different agenda this year, and they didn't really nominate or give an award to a lot of black people this year, which is not surprising because this happens pretty much every year. Yeah. Also, they had some pretty tough competition. I mean, they were up against Lady Gaga, and then this song, Natu Natu from RRR, ended up winning because it was a big song. So I think they kind of knew that they didn't have... Lift Me Up wasn't... I mean, whatever. I don't think it was... But on a brighter note, Tim's actually looked beautiful. She looked regal. I loved her white gown. I thought it was dramatic. I thought it was giving... everything it needed to give. She looked absolutely stunning. She looked like a queen. As far as Rihanna is concerned, I kind of wanted more from Rihanna. It's not that her dress was bad, but it just wasn't giving me Oscar material. Rihanna knows how to show up and show out when she wants to.
Maybe it's the color.
I mean, she gave more drama and flair at the Golden Globes than she did at the Oscars. And maybe that's because she didn't have much interest in going all out for the Oscars because she probably knew that she wouldn't win. But she still had to show up and perform because she knows the only way she could have even the slightest chance of winning is if she gets up on that stage and performs. But that doesn't mean that she will win. I mean, oftentimes the Oscars use celebrities to perform just for ratings, but they don't plan on giving them any awards. I mean, look at what they did to Beyonce last year at the Oscars. She put on an incredible, stunning performance, all for her to get snubbed. So these people don't care.
This woman got a million awards. She don't care.
Now, as far as Rihanna's performance is concerned, I have to be really honest. I wasn't feeling Rihanna's vocals in this performance at all. I was kind of like, it's a little underwhelming to me. And I could tell Rihanna has really been out of practice, and it really shows. It really does. Now, this is not to say that Rihanna can't vocally deliver, because there have been some performances I've seen of her that have really impressed me, like her Love on the Brain performance at the Billboard Music Awards. I think that was one of her best moments, and also when she performed Diamonds at the X Factor, I thought that was great. She has had some moments. You know, Rihanna is not what you would consider to be a singer, but she definitely has her moments. But I wasn't really as impressed with her Oscars performance this year. However, she did sing with emotion. I'll give her credit for that. I felt the emotion in her voice. I thought her background singer sounded heavenly.
I got something to say about her in this video.
Beautiful.
Oh, damn, I was supposed to say something on another video.
But I didn't. Good, but Rihanna's voice was just underwhelming to me. Now, some people might beg to differ. Some people actually enjoyed her performance, and that's fine. But for me, I felt like Rihanna sounded a little out of practice. That's just my opinion. Last but not least, Megan Thee Stallion made her first public appearance since winning her trial against Tory Lanez. Megan has been very low-key for the past few months, and people speculated that she was even pregnant. Now, I didn't believe the rumors.
She been in the gym. She is snatched.
I knew Megan was supposed to come back out with some new music, and she was going to enter her new era. And I could say that she looks good. She actually looks very toned. She lost some weight, it seems like. So I think she's been rehearsing and gearing up to perform and release her next music project.
Hopefully from stress.
So I'm very interested to see what Megan does in this era. I just want Megan to come back out with some good music, some fire bars, and make it fun and carefree and palatable. I want her to make radio-friendly music. Radio-friendly music actually sells. And I think if she makes some really good music, she could have a super strong comeback. And also, I want her to put the case behind her. I don't want her team at Roc Nation to use the case as a marketing strategy like they did last time with her albums. I want a completely different direction this time. And I want the focus to be mainly on the art. So that's what I think Megan should do. But it's great to see her back out. She looks great. She's back outside, y'all. Anyway, tell us y'all think.
Okay. It seems like the Grammys. This is not the Grammys. This is the Oscars. I definitely said the Scammies at the beginning, but that's the Grammys. Listen, I get these award shows confused because they're all the same to me. I don't care about them. What was I gonna say? Oh, Rihanna. So I just think it's so interesting. Just hearing her speak about Rihanna, it just reminded me how people are quick to put Rihanna on this pedestal and be like, oh my gosh, she's so great, she's so amazing. But it's like they make so many excuses for her at the same time for not delivering. It's like with her singing, well, you know, she's not a type of singer. We all know that her vocals aren't the strongest. Like, that's not the type of artist she is. But she's so great. She's so amazing. Oh, but when it comes to performances, she's not a grand performer. We know she's not a Beyonce. She doesn't do backflips. She's not a great performer. We know that. Like, why y'all expecting her to be that? But she's so amazing. She's so great. I just want people to admit that they just like Rihanna for her. Like, they think that she's amazing because they think she's beautiful. They like her swag. They like the way that she dresses and the way that she carries herself. That is what carries Rihanna. So it's just that, all right? Because people are so quick to make, you know, all these excuses for her. And it's like, all right, y'all are putting her on this pedestal as if she's this amazing artist. But when it comes down to what makes an amazing artist, you have all of these excuses for why she's not amazing. But then you're calling her an amazing artist. It's just so contradicting, but whatever. So yeah, that's just my opinion on that. And I don't like or dislike Rihanna. Like, I don't really care, to be honest. That's how I feel about all of these artists. I don't really care about these people whatsoever. I just call it how I see it, and that's just my opinion on that. But she looks cute. You know, most of the people that she showed in this vid looks really cute at the Oscars. Not the Grammys, the Oscars. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!